Good afternoon and welcome to today's seminar, Change Your Waste to Change Your Weight. My name is Ingrid Borges from the Consumer Engagement Team here at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Rhode Island. We're committed to the health and well-being of our members and our community, and this is why it's so important to provide you with more ways to stay active and healthy, and to get the information you need right from the comfort of your home. With me today is Kathy. She's a registered dietitian, nutritionist, and also a case manager here at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Rhode Island. And she enjoys helping members find practical ways to eat healthier, manage chronic conditions, and improve their quality of life. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you so much, Ingrid. And thank you everyone for joining us for Change Your Ways to Change Your Weight. The pandemic has been stressful for all ages, and a lot of people have leaned on food for comfort. I'm hopeful that you'll learn how to change some of your eating habits and will begin to feel better about yourself. Please check with your physician or healthcare team before starting a new nutrition or diet plan. Today, I'm hoping you will learn about 4 steps to improve your weight. Step 1, plan it out. Plan your meals around your schedule. Purchase what you need, prepare what you can ahead of time. Second, check it out. Check out some online tools. Third, load them up. Fill half your plate with vegetables. And fourth, proceed with caution. Practice mindful eating, which will be helpful. So the first step to change your ways is to plan it out. Plan meals around your schedule, regardless of how busy or how quiet your day may be. Trouble happens when you realize that you're hungry and ready to eat, but you have no idea what you're going to throw together. Planning your meals helps to bring back some structure and routine we lost during the pandemic. Some find it helpful to plan their meals for the week, including which meals they'll use as leftovers or when they'll use their slow cooker. Next, purchase with a purpose. Create a grocery list and refer to your weekly plan. Look at the store flyer for any specials or sales that can be incorporated into your plan. For best results, make sure you're not hungry or tired when making out your list and doing your shopping. The next step is planning it out and prepare ahead of time. If cooking isn't your thing, I highly recommend batch cooking and prepping. This is when you might cook enough chicken to use in several recipes throughout the week, or you chop a variety of vegetables at one time to use for salads, stews, or stir fries. You'll end up spending less time in the kitchen with cooking and cleanup. The second step to changing your ways is to check it out. Getting back on track to healthier eating is only a couple of clicks away. There are so many online tools available now to help you eat healthier and make better decisions in the kitchen. 3 tools I'll review include grocery ordering, recipe searching, and cooking demonstrations. Purchasing your groceries online has been a very safe and convenient way to shop during the pandemic. But there are several other advantages to shopping online that can help you eat healthier and even cut down on your grocery bill. Online ordering is usually free or low cost, much less expensive than all those extra spontaneous items you may pick up when shopping in person. It also makes comparison shopping very easy. You can sort grocery items by unit price to get the best price. I like to use this a lot when selecting apples. You can view the nutrition information and compare products by reading the food labels and ingredient lists, all in the comfort of your own home. Much easier than trying to do this while wearing a mask in the middle of the grocery aisle. You can search for groceries while selecting personalized diets, which will provide an array of groceries that match your preferred diet style, such as plant-based, gluten-free, low sodium, and many more. It can be tricky to search for healthy recipes, and anyone can post a recipe that fits into their particular definition of healthy. So it's important to limit your search to reliable sites, such as the CDC, American Diabetes Association, the American Heart Association, or Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Rhode Island's Road Ahead website. This This recipe here is from the American Diabetes Association's website, Diabetes Food Hub. What I like about this website is that it's not just for people with diabetes. It has a nice picture of what the meal is supposed to look like after you finish making it. It includes a nutrition facts label. And at the very bottom, it has the estimated preparation time, cooking time, and the number of servings. If you're like me and you need to see it to believe it, online cooking demonstrations on YouTube is an excellent resource. These demonstrations allow you to watch step by step how to follow a new recipe. And you can pause and rewind as often as you'd like. Cooking demonstrations are helpful if you're relatively new to cooking or if you're looking to try something that's a little more complicated. My son and I learned how to make sushi by following a YouTube video, and now it's become our New Year's Eve tradition. YouTube is an excellent resource for cooking demonstration, but it's best to search for reliable channels again. Take a look at the CDC, the American Diabetes Association, and the American Heart Association. This YouTube channel is from University of Rhode Island's Community Nutrition Education Program. I like these videos because they include ingredients that are easy to find at the grocery store, often include locally grown produce, and the instructions are nice and clear. The third step to change your ways is to load them up. We're talking about vegetables here. Why are vegetables a big deal? They're low in calories and loaded in nutrients. One of the easiest ways to lose weight without counting calories or even feeling like you're constantly hungry is to load up on the vegetables. Make half your meal consisting of vegetables. Most vegetables are very low in calories and are filling because of the fiber content. Foods higher in fiber take longer to digest, so you tend to feel full for a longer period of time. Take a look at these two bowls in the picture. Can you tell which bowl contains 310 calories? Actually, they both do. The bowl on the right is prepared with less fat, but would be far more filling because of all the vegetables. I know which one I choose. If you've never been a big fan of vegetables, it's time to give them another chance. Oftentimes, it's the texture of the vegetable that we don't like, or the memory of its taste from our childhood, overcooked and unflavored. Cauliflower used to be on my top 10 list of vegetables to avoid. Two ways to change the texture and bring out the natural sweet and nutty flavors of some vegetables is to either roast them in the oven or use an air fryer. Who knows? You might even begin to look forward to eating your Brussels sprouts. Other methods of preparing more palatable vegetables include grating them. This is a great and especially helpful technique for those in the house that are reluctant to eating vegetables. Sneak them into soups, chilies, and casseroles. Grilling vegetables provides a nice crunchy texture, similar to roasting, and they can be enjoyed either hot or cold. Spiralized vegetables are great too. Use your own spiralizing gadget or purchase them already in noodle form in the fresh or frozen produce section. Use in the air fryer or to replace traditional pasta. The fourth and final step to changing your ways is to pause before you proceed. People eat for so many reasons other than just because they're hungry. Spending most of the time at home during the pandemic with little to do and nowhere to go made it easier to graze and snack all day. Breaking the habit of snacking and grazing is an important part of changing your ways. Believe it or not, deciding where to eat can make a big difference in how much food you end up eating. Sitting in front of a TV or computer while eating can lead to mindless eating. Chances are you're likely to have second helpings. Next time, try eating away from distractions and give your attention to your food and see if you enjoy your food more and feel more satisfied. Planning when you're going to eat will help to break the cycle of grazing and snacking. If you're a grazer, you may notice that you never get really hungry throughout the day, but you never feel full, never satisfied. Plan times in your day have meals. By eating balanced meals every 4 to 5 hours, you're less likely to have cravings, feel irritable, or notice a sudden crash in energy. Decide how you're going to eat, like from a bowl or directly from the bag. Eating two different snacks, like this picture over here, directly from the packages is even worse. Here we have both sweet and savory. How can you resist? You'll eat far fewer calories by portioning out a snack into a small bowl rather than eating directly from the bag. I can almost guarantee that you'll notice a change in your weight by making this one change alone. If you tend to have second helpings, try to pause and take a 15-minute break before grabbing more. Give yourself permission to have more if you're still hungry in 15 minutes. Find something else to do in the meantime. You may notice that you're no longer interested in those second helpings after that 15 minutes. Last, try keeping a food mood log. Keep a journal, or what I call a food mood log. Jot down your feelings before or after eating. Here are some questions to ask yourself. How hungry was I? You can use the scale to record the intensity of your hunger. Why did I eat it? Was I hungry, tired, bored? Was I lonely, or maybe sad? What was I doing while eating? Was I distracted? Was I driving, watching TV, playing video games, whatever? The food mood log can make you more aware of some of the reasons why you may be overeating. Over time, you may learn how to stop using food as an activity to temporarily cover up your feelings. In summary, we discussed 4 steps to change your ways. First, plan it out. Plan your meals around your schedule, purchase what you need, and prepare what you can ahead of time. Second, check it out. Check out those online tools. Third, load them up. Fill that plate halfway with the vegetables. Fourth, pause before you proceed. Practice mindful eating. These are habits that you can continue practicing long after the pandemic. There are several national and local resources I mentioned. They're listed over here on the left-hand side. If you're interested in speaking with a Blue Cross of Rhode Island dietitian, nurse, health advocate, or behavioral health case manager, don't hesitate to give our care management department a call to get started. Thank you so much for attending today's class, and feel free to add any questions into the chat below.
Thank you so much, Kathy, for that information. It's definitely great information. And I think due to the pandemic and being home so much, we've definitely, added a few pounds, most of us, with all the snacking and, making delicious bread. And I know banana bread was one of the hot topics that you couldn't even find at the store.
Exactly. Yes.
So I think just adding veggies to, our banana bread and or maybe making a zucchini bread.
Exactly. Yeah, or half the slice of bread with a side of veggies. Kind of best of both worlds. Exactly.
Exactly. And I think it's sometimes we just, we don't have the ideas. So I think YouTube is a great resource, as you mentioned. I definitely use it quite a bit, or Pinterest. For those that are not familiar with Pinterest, you can also,
Yes.
Find whatever you want to eat pretty much on Pinterest. So
a lot of inspiring ideas. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, Kathy, making it a tradition, like you did it with your son. I love that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And I want to give our members a few minutes to see if anybody has any questions, as I see that we have a few people watching us. But I also want to take a minute to invite everyone to join your Blue Star Studio right here on our Facebook page under groups. You can join our community there. And the wonderful thing is that you can take a look at all of the educational seminars and also our fitness classes. They're all saved there. So you can also see them live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. and at 2 p.m. So you can either watch them live or you can join at your convenience. So invite your neighbors, invite your friends, invite everyone. And I don't see anyone that has a question. So I want to thank you, Kathy, for your time. I also want to thank our members for taking the time to be with us today. Thank you for such wonderful
Absolutely.
information. And thank you for being a valued Blue Cross member to everyone who's watching us. We'll see you next time and have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.